Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new, thanks for stopping in. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother of four. I work full time and I do this cleaning channel as a hobby. I really enjoy cleaning and just feeling like I'm doing a good job at keeping care of our new to us home. We have lived here for just about a year now, and we've done a little bit of fixing up, like update type of things, but not too many. So hopefully here soon we'll be able to do a lot more. But of course, all home projects cost a lot of money, so there's that. In this video, it's mostly on one day, which is Thursday. My husband actually had picked up an extra shift, so he worked from Wednesday morning to Friday night, and his is a live-in type of job. And so I figured I may as well do a lot of deep cleaning and get the house all picked up and situated so that way it's reset for when I go to work on Sunday. This week I'm actually working 8 to 8 instead of the 6 to 6. But then I also work Monday and Tuesday 6 to 6 as well. So I just wanted to get a little bit of the deep cleaning done while I could. It was raining off and on this day, so we weren't really hanging out outside too much. I think we ended up going outside for about 40 minutes, and then we could see all the gray clouds coming in, so I had the girls come in the house. But I just wanted to get as much stuff as I possibly could done on this day. And so I'm hoping that it gives you a little bit of motivation to get something done on your to-do list. Just remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as it makes you happy. Because God knows I do not get everything done. There's so many things that I still need to deep clean that I keep putting off. So I do all the easy stuff first and then slowly work in the harder cleaning things. And there's always something that I can do at my house, especially with 3 kids in the house. My oldest son has a room out in the shop. He's 20, and so he just has his own little area, which is perfect for him. And hopefully here soon he'll be getting a job, which fingers crossed, because he did an interview and now they're just waiting on the manager to get back from vacation or medical leave or whatever they were doing. And then hopefully he'll get a call back to start working. He's super excited. He's applied at basically every place here in town. We live in a smaller town, so we don't have too many options, but he doesn't have his driver's license either, so that's a little bit more difficult, but he's willing to walk wherever he needs to. So hopefully here soon that will work out in his favor. All the prayers and everything is greatly appreciated because he definitely is motivated. He just doesn't have the experience that people are looking for. So it's a little bit more difficult. If you don't have experience, how are you supposed to get it type of thing? But anyways, so I was just trying to get everything done that I possibly could. Today is Saturday. So after I do this voiceover, I will be starting to record another video because there's multiple other things that I need to get done. And so I'm hoping, again, like I said, that I give you a little bit of motivation just to get something crossed off of your to-do list.
I feel good, like I'm walking on sunshine, and there's nothing
So here I was just letting the metal grate sit in some vinegar, dish soap, and water. I let it soak for about 10 minutes. I know it seemed like it went by really fast, but I did let it soak because a lot of the gunk from dumping out food and stuff in the sink ended up sticking to the bottom of it, and it gets really gross. So now I just wanted to refresh the house because we do have so many animals. We have 2 dogs and 2 cats in the house. We have 1 cat that lives outside because she doesn't like the other cats, so she used to pee on everything at our old house. So she is strictly an outdoor cat, but we still go outside and hang out with her and whatnot. And I just didn't want my house to smell like pets anymore because when I leave the house and I come back, I can smell like pet dander and stuff. So I wanted to refresh all of the fabrics in the house, and I really need to actually take out my big living room rug and take it outside and scrub that down and then shampoo it. But I need it to be super warm outside so that way it can dry. But now I'm just making some mop water. This one was the Christmas cranberry scent from Mr. Clean. It's one of my favorites, but I need to get a different scent. But I was noticing on our walls, even though they're not white, they're more of a cream color. I can see all of the fingerprints and scuff marks from the girls running up and down the wall or hallways and touching the walls and stuff. So I figured I may as well just scrub the walls really quick. And do you guys use your mop to clean the walls? Let me know down in the comments below. But for me, I don't remember, I think it was Cambria here on YouTube, but she uses her mop and it makes my life so much easier because I used to use like a sponge or Mr. Clean eraser, and I'll do that for like touch up type of stuff, but I have not cleaned them in a little bit, and so I figured I may as well use the mop and just wipe all of them down really quick. I didn't go through the whole house because I do little bits at a time whenever I have time. And so I just wanted to try to get as much as I could cleaned off of the walls. As you can tell in my daughter's room, by the light switch, there was a little stain type of thing. I just honestly need to repaint the whole house. I don't like the cream color. And I really don't like the gray. It feels too dark. And so eventually I would like to do white trim with like a alabaster white color on the walls. That's what I did at my old house and I absolutely loved it. It brightened it up so much. But again, paint is super expensive, and hopefully here soon, because I'm starting to see some paint sales and all of that because of 4th of July. I'm hoping that maybe I can get some here soon. I know for the kitchen cabinets, I have a little bit of the white Beyond paint that I want to use for the upper cabinets, and then the bottom cabinets, I'm doing like an evergreen color, and so I'm hoping that I can buy another quart of that because I did the back side of the bar in the trial size, free sample size that I got, and I think as long as I get a quart of the all-in-one paint, then it should work out, but that's about $50, so I'm hoping I can get that within the next couple weeks and then be able to do the rest of the bottom cabinets. So hopefully if you like this content, you will subscribe down below, hit the like button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, and then you can join me on the painting journey that I'm hoping is going to be started here soon. As you can tell, our electrical box still has not been fixed. I need to actually get a hold of the company again because they need to have someone come out and fix it. It's from us getting solar panels, and which we love. Our power bill dropped to $19 for July, and then we still have to make the solar payment, but it's still under $200, which if we didn't have them, our power bill with the AC and everything turned on would be closer to $350 to $400. So saving over $200 a month for me is by far the best choice that we have definitely made. And so again, the company has already said that they will pay for someone to come out and fix it. They just haven't contacted me yet. But as soon as they get a hold of someone to fix it, I'm going to get a poster size family photo and cover the electrical box, and then hopefully do some sort of picture mural thing, wall mural type of thing, just so that way it's hidden and it looks a little bit better. But here, as you could tell in the last little clip, our healer can jump the gate. And so instead of having it here, I'm just taking it down because there's no point in us having it when she can jump it nonstop. We tried keeping her away from the cats and being able to lock her in the laundry room when we have people over and stuff. But she's a healer, so she can jump really high. So I just figured I would take this down since it's pointless and put it in the shop. And then I can sell it or whatever later on, because right now we just don't have a use for it. I am not planning on having any more kids. 4 kids is plenty for us. We love them dearly, and that's all that we need. But here I was noticing that there was so much nasty stuck to the bottom little plate from all of the animal fur and dirt and everything else that got trapped underneath it. So I wanted to make sure to wipe that down. And then I wanted to use my vacuum mop and get all of the dirt and fur off of the floors. I try to do this once a week. I really need to get better about doing it more often. But like I said before, I'm kind of a lazy cleaner. So I just do bare minimum most of the time. And then once a week, I go in and do all of the deep cleaning. Eventually, I would like to be able to do more, but as of right now, this is what I can do.
And you never said a word. No, in 2 hours and now we said it all. You know we don't wanna fall in love again. Oh no, just think about what we did. It never worked, no. Tonight, I can tell that you don't care. You always know how to get me sentimental. You always say the right things, like you're pushing me away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in. Like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with these games, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying. sentimental. You always say the right things, like you're pushing me away, then you pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in, like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with this game, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying. Always say the right things, like you're pushing me away, then you pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in, like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with this game, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying.
So now that the laundry room is basically cleaned good enough, I wanted to clean out my little vacuum mop. I can't believe how much fur I get every single time I run this thing, and just how dirty the floors are. I know I've said it in my other videos, but I am so thankful that I do not have carpet throughout my house. At our old house, we did have carpet, and I used to shampoo it all the time, like once every 2 to 3 months, and it would be so gross, and the carpets would feel better for about a week. So I'm definitely thankful that I don't have that issue anymore, because now it's just the floor, and I know that I'm actually getting the dirt up. But here I have this mirror jewelry box. My husband got it for me for Christmas a few years ago, and I absolutely love it because it holds all of my jewelry and makeup and everything else. So I had it hanging on our door, but our door wouldn't close very easily, and the bars over the door would rub on the door jamb and make a squeaky noise, and I got so annoyed with it because anytime I would try to close it, the dogs or the cats would push it open and it would squeak multiple times throughout the day and night. So I figured, since it has a couple little holes in the back, that I could just hang it above my nightstand and then still be able to use it when I'm getting ready, but have it off of the door. So I measured out where the holes were and the height that I needed, and let me tell you, this was way more of a pain than I figured it would be. And it wasn't even that difficult, because I knew that I would need anchors, and I knew that I would have to kind of make pilot holes first. So that's what I started doing. The first one went in with no issues, but the second one, I don't know what I was hitting. I don't know what exactly is in the wall, but it was definitely more difficult, and the sheetrock just kind of started crumbling a little bit. I eventually figured it out, and my son came in and started talking to me and messing with me and stuff, just because he's a pain like that. But it's all in good fun, and he likes to see how far he can push my buttons before I get real serious. But he ended up just hanging out with me and talking to me. And of course, he had his girlfriend on the phone, and so she was talking, and it's been so nice just to be able to hang out with my kids and not have to rush to multiple things, and actually be able to get things done that I've been wanting to get done and breathe a little bit. So after I messed with this for a good 25-30 minutes, I finally got it, and I was really nervous, that as soon as I hung it up on the wall that it would come crashing down, but I had hope that it would work out, and it does work out. I love it. I can't see myself in it while I'm laying in bed, because sometimes when I would wake up in the middle of the night, I would sit up and see myself, and I would kind of get startled a little bit because I'm still halfway asleep. Kind of weird, but I eventually got it to work out. And then as I sat it up, I didn't even think about it, but so much stuff came crashing down on the inside. And so I had to be careful when I opened it because I knew everything was going to fall out. Well, not everything, but a lot of stuff would fall out. And so I had to kind of set it back up and organize it a little bit. But I had so much stuff that I didn't even really need in there. But as you can tell, I was super excited that it worked out. And then this is when I got nervous to open it because I knew stuff was just going to come falling out of the bottom. But it all worked out in the long run. And I'm very glad that I ended up doing this.
Okay, let's go. I'm chasing dreams, I'm chasing light. Pushing boundaries, taking flight. I keep my head high, never look back. No stopping now, I'm on the rise. I'm versatile, yeah, I'll flip the script. Changing the game, baby, I'll never slip. Head up, I'll move it right to the top. Every door I open, I'm ahead of my time. I'm breaking new ground. You wonder how I do it. Oh, just feel. It's just a feeling running through my veins. At first sight, breaking all the chains. It's just a feeling, just a feeling. It's just a feeling, and I can't slow down. Got the world in my hands, I'm breaking new ground. It's just a feeling, yeah. I'm moving fast, I'm on a roll. That's right. Step it up, watch me take control. Hey, wait, hold up, baby, did you see that? I'm jumping through hoops like an acrobat. Two-step, I never miss, yeah, that's the plan. Every door I open, I'm ahead of my time. I'm breaking new ground. You wonder how I do it. Oh, just feel it. It's just a feeling running through my veins. At first sight, breaking all the chains. It's just a feeling, just a feeling. It's just a feeling, and I can't slow down. Got the world in my hands, I'm breaking new ground. It's just a
So this was the following morning on Friday, and I actually was supposed to go into work for a staff meeting, but the training was actually canceled, and so we just did a virtual meeting, which makes it a lot easier for me because then I don't have to find somewhere for my girls to hang out, which is fine. My oldest son was home, so he was going to come in and hang out with them, but I just did it over the phone. But I don't like the fact that I am not able to actually vacuum this rug just because it's too thick and my vacuum sucks it up. And so I have to sweep the rug off and then use the vacuum for the actual floor part, which it works. I'm not saying it doesn't, but it's just more of a pain because I love vacuuming. Like I said, I'm a lazy cleaner. If I got a tool that's going to help me do it and make my life easier, then I'm all for it. So maybe if you guys got any suggestions for a good vacuum for rugs, then let me know down in the comments below. But here I just wanted to get as much fur and dirt off of the floors that I possibly could. I don't do this very often just because the animals are constantly in our room. This is where they nap, this is where they hang out, and so it would just be a daily task that honestly I don't do, but it does need to get done more often. And then here I kept seeing all my little fingerprints and stuff, and so I again used Cambria's recipe of rubbing alcohol and water 50-50 as a mirror / window cleaner, and I love it. It works perfectly. It dries pretty fast. I actually used it in my truck on the windows in there the other day. I'm hoping that it worked. I haven't been able to really see like the difference yet because I haven't gone anywhere, but I just knew that I needed to clean the windows and stuff because my cats and my dogs like to get up in the windows and watch us as we leave and stuff. And so I wanted to get those cleaned up. And then you'll see here in a second that after my meeting started, I just wiped down the back of our bedroom door and stuff where my mirror had been because of all the dirt around the outline of it. And so I just wanted to get as much gross gunk off of my door and windows that I possibly could. But if you have any tips and tricks, let me know down in the comments. This video is just about over, and I just wanted to tell you that I am so grateful that you found me and you are here, and I really hope I gave you some sort of motivation to get something done for today. But I hope you consider subscribing down below and coming back and following me for the rest of this journey of life that I'm living. There are multiple things that I have planned coming up, and I just hope that I can give you something that helps you in your life. But I'm going to end the voiceover here since it's just about done. And I, again, am very thankful for you. And until next time, bye, guys.
The summer came for us and showed us what we lost. And I'm writing to myself about things you said, about things you said. The slowness creeps towards my feet within the light the morning brings to clean the remnants of a dream. Shadows you cannot see, I brush aside. You're on my mind this week. The lows are deep. I fall into the refuge that is sleep.